Hello and welcome to digitalSyn Gaming. This is episode 11 of The Age of Engineering. Okay, so we are about in the position to be able to start making this kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 blocks, that, and then we need 1, 2, 3 blocks for that. Right, so I need a ton of others. So let's get 16 blocks of that. There we go. Okay, so for the display stands, which is what we need to create first, we need some advanced coils, which means that I need to get some gold up. Good point. So let's get our gold. I went down and I've actually created a drill from actually additions and also an innovator, because this thing, it literally crawls. I mean, it was left there. I left it there for an hour and it didn't even do like 5%. Stick it in there and it's boom, done. So I spent a little bit of time and resources on grabbing that stuff to make sure that it worked. So, and I could mine pretty quickly, and it does an awesome job. So I've got 2 upgrades in it at the moment. I've got the 3x3, or have I got 3? I've got the 3x3, and I've got the speed augmentation 1 and 2. Can't do the speed augmentation 3 because I'm pretty sure that takes up too many resources. Yeah, there you go. So an empowered diamantine crystal and some empowered Inori crystals. Fine when I've got them, but I don't have an empower yet, so I can't do that. So I need to build the empower. Plus, it's the next stage. So these things we've got, the basic coils, we're going to need 5 of them to do the display stands. We need 5 advanced coils, which means we need 5 basic. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 cables. So 4 of these get done in one hit. And I'll show you what I mean by 4 of these get done in one hit. Let me just grab the little bit of extra out there. And I'm pretty sure we got 2 left here. So this will go to create 3 of them, because the metal former in extruding mode will take 1 gold ingot and could produce 4 gold wires. Now, it doesn't always do it with everything. I think the tin is a 1:3 or 1:2 ratio. However, gold is a 1:4. So this means that we will have 1 of these advanced coils, 2 gold plus a little bit of things that. So it's not too bad. I mean, I went and found a decent amount of gold, so I can't really complain. You know, it could be worse. So I think if we chuck those 4 in, so that's 12. So let's need, yeah, so we need another 1, which is there. Then we can have 2 more sets cooking. And we've got, yeah, so that would give us our 5 in total. Because there's 4 display stands, but there's 1 empowerer, which requires a display stand. So 5 in total. Now these things are weird. Esoteric quartz is just a quartz block. So that's just a block of quartz. Really, really simple, really, really straightforward. It's a block of quartz which is zapped, basically. We stick it through the empowerer, not the empowerer, sorry, the atomic reconstructor. Yep, the atomic reconstructor. And it translates it into the blocks. So here we go with, they require 3 each, which is 15 blocks in total. Okay, so we're going to zap these ones first. Now there's a reason for doing them in stages. So we've got the aesthetic quartz. Now we need the aesthetic green block. Now this looks the same, but it's not. It's a quartz slab. 2 quartz slabs slammed together, which is 3 of those produce 6. Okay. So again, we're going to need 15 of them in total. So we're going to go through and we're going to do those in just a second. We're going to finish off these advanced coils first, just like so. Now we've got our 5 advanced coils, we've got our 15 aesthetic quartz. We're good for the gold, we're good for that stuff. This will produce 6, which will produce 3. Okay, and we need 15. So 2, 3, 4 more would give us our 15 total. There we go. So now we go over here. Now when we zap these, because of the way we built them, they turn green. Spot on. Okay, so now our display stands should, there we go, be able to be built. Perfect. Okay, so the Empowerer is slightly different. It requires a double battery and it requires 2 iron casings, which we know are advanced machine casings. So we need some advanced alloy, we need 4 steel plates, we need some carbon plate, and we need a basic machine casing. Now I know, and you guys will probably know already now, that a basic machine casing is 8 of these, plus we need 1, 2, 3 of them for the advanced alloy. In fact, actually we've got the advanced alloy, which is perfect, so we don't need to go for that. We need 4, oh look, we've got 8 iron plates, even better. We need 4 steel, which is fine. We're going to need some... Right, so what I'll do for the moment is I know that we need 4 of these to produce 2 of these, and then we put these 2 in the compressor, and that is what gives us our carbon plate. We also know that we need to get a basic machine casing, we use 8 iron. That's simple enough. Now we need 2 of them, so we will need to do 8 more, like so, and stick those in there. So that's coming along. This one here has given us those 2. We need 1 more coal dust. Unfortunate, which is really annoying. 1 more coal dust, right? So that's coming shortly. In fact, actually, we need. Oh no, we need 5 more. Because we need the other set. So if we chuck those in as well, there we go. So this will give us our 1, like so. Okay, we also need 1, 2, 3 bronze and 3 tin. So 3 iron, 3 tin, 3 bronze. Okay, and that's we're going to shove through the metal former so that we can produce the advanced alloy again, because obviously we need 4 of them in total. And the advanced alloy is 3 tin plates, 3 bronze plates, and 3 iron plates. We don't, however, need the nether quartz anymore. Shouldn't do. We've got 1 more, 2 more of these, so 1 more left now. Perfect. And then we can sort that out. This thing can compress that one. This thing should be done, which is cool. So we'll put 3 more in there. We will build our basic machine casing. That's 1. So those ones will be done shortly. Okay, so now we can do our raw carbon fiber into raw plate. Go over here and shove it in the compressor. And then we got, once that's done, we've got our 4. We've got 1 more plate there, right? So 3 more bronze and 3 more tin should get us the advanced alloy. And we throw that in the or will give us 2 advanced alloy ingots, which we will then throw in the compressor, and it will give us our 2 plates. So there's our bronze. 1. This is pretty quick, actually. I'm quite impressed with this. 2. What else do we need for this? Right, so we need 1 redstonia crystal, and we need a double battery as well. Now, the double battery is probably going to be a little bit more difficult. So if we, and we're at, oh no, there we go. We need one redstone here, that, which is fine. Okay, so the metal former, we will throw in the tin now. And then what we will do is we'll put the iron in here, we'll put the bronze ready, and then all we have to do is put the tin, and we're good to go on that front. This, okay, so we require one more, so we're going to need 2 more gold ingots for the advanced coil. We're going to need another advanced coil, so we need 2 of those. So if we've got, there we go, so this is almost done. We can chuck that in, get our 2 advanced machine casings, right? So we've got our 2 mixed alloy ingots, which we will then throw into the compressor to give us our advanced alloy. We need 2 more, so 2 more basics to give us the basic coils. We need to switch this to extruding, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those so that we can create those gold ones. We need 1 for that one and 1 for this one. This thing requires a power cube, which is compressed coal ball, which is crushed coal around flint. So 16 crushed coal. Okay, so let's go crush some more coal then. 16 crushed coal around 2 flint. Now, do we have any flint? Yep, there we go. Perfect. So around 2 flint. Now I'm just going to quickly check, because I don't know if I've got any crushed stuff in here. I don't think I have. I think I used it all. But you never know. No. No, there you go. I don't, but never mind. Okay, so these things should be done, which is cool. So we can now go into here and do these 2. No. Can't do those 2 yet. We need iron. Iron. Got that. So that's cool. So we'll go into here, do the advanced. Oh, I forgot the steel plates. Right, so the gold's done, so we'll switch that back to rolling. We can now do our 2 advanced coils, which is cool. We've got those now. We're going to need 10, yeah, so 10 iron in the form of crystals, basically iron zapped, which is cool. So we got that now as well. If we go into that battery, this thing here is going to require a redstone block, 6 cobblestone, and the compressed coal. Okay, so we need 9 of that. Do we need a calculator? Probably. We'll probably need the scientific one, I would have thought. Yep, scientific calculator. The purified coal. Hang on a second, because that was the purified coal. Yeah, so we've got that. The power. Right, so that was the only thing we're waiting on now. So if we put our redstone block, which is cool. Have a look at what this is doing. Got 9 of that done already. Do 1 of them. A coal ball, which is in a compressor, so that can go into the compressor. And right, so we're just waiting on that now. Okay, the steel is done, so let's go get our advanced. Got 1. Oh, because I didn't do enough steel. I didn't double up the steel. What an idiot. Okay, so metal former. Right, so what are we up to now? We got 4. Okay, so 4 more. So redstone. 4 more. I'm not sure whether the plates are going to be first or second. However, we should have 1 compressed cobalt. That's the second, so the third one will be almost done. So 1 more of those left and 2 more make the other cobalt. There we go. So now we should be able to make our other advanced machine casing. Perfect. Then we should be able to make the actual iron casings. Spot on. So now we're literally just waiting on 1 compressed cobalt, and I need 6. 6 cobblestone. Compress, and there we go. That's that. So we do 8, and like so, plus a flint gives us that. We shove that in the compressor, which will give us very, very shortly. This thing doesn't take long at all. That will give us our compressed cobalt, like so. Now we can go over to here and we can click in, get one of these. We need to, where did I put them? There we go. So there's what, so these purified ones I made earlier because I needed to, one of the things. Well, it said in the book that I did, but I didn't know actually what I needed them for. So I know. So we'll right click on the calculator, we'll put those 2 in there and we'll pop out an energy module. Perfect. In the energy module, we will then do 1 battery and a second battery. That should be the double battery now. Perfect. And an empowerer. Age 3. The empowering age. Look at that. Nice. We have reached age 3. Okay, I know this sounds really stupid, but I'm actually quite happy. Quite happy that we've actually reached this age. It's pretty freaking cool. I am really happy. Okay. That sounds really stupid, but it's so cool. You know, it's so difficult to do this pack. I mean, play it and you'll understand. I mean, it really is. It really is quite difficult. The recipes are completely different. You know, everything takes tons and tons and tons of resources. It's just difficult. And to do it is just awesome. It really is. Right, so the empowerer. Where the hell? I'm going to put it. I am going to put it here. So there. There. I know I should really put it somewhere better, but I mean, where else am I going to put it? Okay, so we've got 1 cable there, 1 cable on there. Then we put the 4 display stands on top. So, sorry, these require power. Okay, I know that much. Those ones require power. The center empowerer, don't think, if I can remember rightly, no, it doesn't. So it's only the 4 around the edge that require power, which is why I did what I just did. However, what I am going to do is over here in the corner, I'm going to go and get some sticks. And I'm going to get a ladder that I can go underneath. And I'm going to dig underneath just so that I can start putting stuff up under below. Because I think that will look a lot better. Get some sticks. And remember the recipe, it should be a H. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so. Right. 2, 3. Oh, I still haven't fixed this one. So shift and drill 4. We can there. Okay. And then we go. You have to be so careful with these drills once they've got speed upgrades in. I mean, they are insanely quick, especially with dirt. Dirt, they just. I think one more down. Well, I say they're quick with the dirt. They're actually quick with everything. Especially with, like I said, with the speed upgrades in. They are nuts. Right. So 1, 2. No, that's not what I wanted. Next one. There we go. Okay, so there we go. There's the power. Go. Okay. So go that way. Empower is there. See what I mean? Right, so let's put the dirt back up there. We'll take. I'm gonna make it. I will probably dig it out like properly. For the moment, we don't need anything too massive, so I'm gonna stop kind of here, really. Fill that part back. Okay, so with this drill, you can carry around a battery, and I'm pretty sure that the battery will refill the drill as you go along. I mean, don't quote me on that. I will actually do that at some point and find out. But all right, so that's that. Now we've got our 4 pieces of Empower. We're going to need some come off of that diamond capacitor. Across the ceiling with our 2nd generation of power cables. However, right now, I don't think I have enough iron. Create too many of those. I could use the 1st generation, but I'm pretty sure that the 1st generation cables would suck. They can only transfer 320 RF a tick, whereas the other ones can transfer 3,200 RF a tick. And this one can do 640. So, yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is get some more iron. Although, I might... Oh, there we go. I've got 15 more. That's not going to do a great deal, is it? What have we got in here? No, we got no more iron there. I'm going to put the calculator back and put that in the iron that I do have. Whoops. Right, so that's that. That's cool. Go over here and drop off stuff that I cleared out. Back. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you as well what I mean by power cube. That will take you ages. But fast. This one? Done. Massive, massive difference. It drains these things in. Drains them like really, really quickly. and then these struggle to catch up. Quite insane. They do struggle. Bless them. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. Right, so we need iron, don't we? 10, 11, 12. It's 3 cables. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more. Not gonna give us 3, it would give us 4. Love that. Love that double. Hang on a minute. Where's the rest of my iron? Where'd it go? What the hell? I had 4. I had some more iron there. Oh no, hang on, I had 12 iron. No, you're right. You thick fuck. No, it's just me being thick. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Okay, so we've got the Empower here. So the way that the Empower works is you have to put what you want to be empowered. So we'll go diamantine. Diamantine? Yeah, diamantine crystals. So if we empower this diamantine crystal block, and we select the empower, we need a beninite, whatever that is. We need a fertilizer for forestry, we need a lithium dust, and we need ash. And that, with the diamantine crystal, will take like, I think it's 8 million or something. 2 million, there we are. And then it will basically create that in the middle. So we've got some ash, which is quite cool. Can't remember where from. From somewhere. From here? From here? Charcoal. I remember. Not in there. It's from somewhere. Ooh. Oh, I can't remember. I swear I... Oh, no, hang on. There we go. It's from the peat fired thing. And there is a couple more somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So we've got 14 in there as well. So that's cool. So we've got the ash, which is perfect. Because we're going to need that. The benzolinite. Benenitonite. Silk touch needed. What? Right, okay. It drops that. So, okay, so it's only in the nether. Wow, that's really low down. Okay, it's really high up. Okay, so, right. Looks like I'm going mining in the nether then. What else do we need? Fertilizer from forestry, which we can do red sand and apatite, which is cool. That's not going to be a problem, just as long as I can find some apatite, which I think I can. And then this thing requires a compressor, which is a tiny, right, so thermal centrifuge. So that's the other thing that we need, and we need to use the nether quartz to produce lithium dust. Okay, so we need a thermal centrifuge. Okay, so we go centri. Okay, so there's a couple: industrial, electric, centrifuge, or a thermal. Wow. Okay, that's not going to be... Well, we can get started on that, I suppose, while we're waiting for a couple of things. I'd like to get started on it now, basically, because, well, why not? We can do these two pretty easy. You've got enough iron for that. Which is really cool. So that shouldn't take. Oh, I need a couple more. I forgot. As you can see, copper isn't a 4; it's a 3. So we'll just stick a couple more in there. We're gonna need a bunch of this stuff anyway. So I mean, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Right. So that's that. So we got those two. This thing. Wow, advanced alloy, 2 redstone, an energy crystal, which, okay, diamond dust and redstone. So diamond dust is crushed diamond, essentially. You stick a thing in the macerator. That's expensive. We need 9 to create 1, and there's 4 diamonds there. So I need to stick 4 diamonds in a macerator, which is horrible. Why would you do that to diamonds? Just wrong. Right, so we'll do 1 and 2. Okay, so we got those 2. That's cool. We're well on the way. We need more steel and advanced stuff. Bloody hell. Let's get rid of that, and we'll get that. This thing's probably out of power. Yeah, it is. So I'm pretty sure we've got some more coal coke. Stick in there, because that way it takes the longest. How are we doing for power there? Almost out. We're definitely going to need... How many advanced? We need 1 there. We don't need any there, which is fine. The electric motor doesn't need... Oh, we need some more coils. But that doesn't need any special shit, which is good. So really, we should just be able to get away with 4 those. 8 of these, and I need another 8. So 3, 6, 9. So once these are finished, then I will produce the next 2. Because we're going to need another 2 for this thing. That's iron, that's tin item casings. We got any item casings? No, but we have got some tin. We're going to need 3 for that. We're going to need 3 bronze, and we're going to need 3 iron for that as well. The gold can go over there for a moment. So that's almost done. We're going to need 2. If we stick the tin in there, then we'll have to bring it back and go through it again. We'll get some redstone, and we'll put the 4 around like so, and then that stuff goes in a compressor, and that should give us our crystal. The electric motor is tin plus iron. So there's tin, so we stick that back in, and that should give us our press plate thing. Got our iron. So that should give us 2. Yeah, there we go. So that's our 2 for this thing. So we could make that. There we go. Perfect. I know that we need, to make another one. That's fine. But we've got 1 here, which we can make right now. And then once this thing is used, switch that to that. And we can get our copper going through it again so that we can make the last one of these, which is needed. Got the 4 iron, so that's fine. The advanced, right, so we got the 4 steel now. We need carbon plate, which, yeah, see, it always comes down to coal. I'm going to chuck a bunch of coal in here. Just a bunch in the macerator. Let's have a look here. Right, so we've got our energy crystal. That's cool. We need a ton of advanced alloys. So we need 2, 3. So we need, 1, 2. This is an advanced circuit, which is empowered shit. 1, 2. That's a basic, which is fine. However, that's quite cool. So, yeah, that's not bad. So, got our last one of these, which is fine. So coil. So we've got our 2 coils, we've got our electric motor, we've got our 4 iron. We have obviously the redstone and the energy crystal. We're going to need the advanced control circuit. However, the advanced control circuit will, there we go, require empowered redstonia and empowered palace. The redstonia requires stuff we have already. Okay, so that's a bit expensive, but I'm coming to get used to it. Prismarine I don't have, fish I don't have, blue slime crystal I don't have, cobalt ingot. Well, I have got ardite and cobalt. I went mining for it, so that's not too bad. The rest of the stuff should be fairly simple to get, I think. Don't know. I need to remember. I don't have to go and get a guardian for marine shards or something. Or is it? Oh, hang on. No, I can zap it, can't I? Atomic reconstructor. Is it? Never quartz. Is it never quartz? Yeah, never quartz. What's marine shards? Which of them now? I'm just going to do 8. I'm not going to do very much. I know that these eat power, I think. One's the ones that eat power. There we go. Cool. So we got 8 prismarine shards. Nice. Alright, so that will come in handy when I need to empower stuff. We've got 4 of those. We've got 1 of those which we don't need anymore. We have another 2 coming there. So this one will create 2 of these, which will create 1 of those, which I can throw in the compressor. This thing, I know that we're going to have to stop shortly, because literally we need to do empowered stuff, and unless I can actually get the power cables all hooked up, it's not going to work, is it? So what you can do though, which I didn't realize, is I'm going to get another 2 of these because, well, I need to go mining anyway, so I'll go and grab a whole bunch of iron at some point. I don't need redstone. I need redstone. No, I do need redstone then. Took a stack. Fair enough. Right. So 2. That can go down there. That can go up there. This electric motor thing. Right. Okay. So there's spare pin plates. Right. Where am I going? What I can do, I suppose, is these like this, and then I've got 20 first use cables, which do actually connect to the second use cables, which comes in quite handy. However, they are not very good. There we go. So that one is the one that's getting the power first. And as you can see, because of these cables, and because I don't have a lot of power generation, it's painfully slow. What I really should do is base it off of that rather than... Yeah, there we go. Might produce a tiny difference. As you can see, this is going to take just a little while. Wow, cool. And all right, this is going to take a little while. So we're going to have to let that one go because of that thing, I think. Is working yet? No fuel. Great. I need to go and get some peat. The peat's pretty good, actually. I've got some bog earth. I've created a whole bunch. Bog earth should be... Is it this one? Yeah, there you go. Bog earth. Which is quite cool. So... Ta-da. Alright, let's see. Oh, these things require fuel. Crap. Forgot about that. It's got a hoe, but it requires fuel. Fine. What about this one? That requires a hoe. How are you doing over here? You're fine. Alright. So... Sorry, I'll do it this way because then it stops the water from... I can go around all of them and just stops the water from getting out. Doesn't stop me from being an idiot and digging up the dirt. But I do have peat. Okay, so dirt. No! Wow. A skeleton horse. Whoa! Shit! That scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god, I jumped so fucking hard just then. My heart is racing. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Fuck. I really was not expecting that. Oh my god. Okay. Note to future self. Leave the frickin' skeleton horses alone. I'm physically shaking. So nuts. Oh my god. Alright, how's this thing doing? Okay, so it's not doing too bad. It's still gonna take a hell of a long time. So we are definitely gonna have to come back. I mean that is the episode up as well. We've got quite a lot done. We are in another age. How cool is that? We are now in the empowering age. So we can now do empowery shit. Yep. Empowery type shit. Yeah, very slowly. It's just insane. Anyway, if you guys have liked this video, then please hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe and hit the little notifications, the little bell. If you didn't like this video, then hit the thumbs down, but still subscribe and still hit that little bell. You might like the next video, or you might like the next series. Even if you don't hit the bell, hit the subscribe. Please comment. You like the episode? Want to see more of something? Want to see less of something? You know, I try and do mining and stuff like that off camera, or the majority of it off camera, because it's so boring. You know, sitting there watching me break blocks. So just let me know. Comments are always good. I'm gonna have a go at you for a bad comment. Well, your opinion. Just as long as you don't have a go at me for when I give you my opinion of your bad comment. Anyway, whatever happens, you guys have been awesome. I've been Syntosis. Laters.